4587.
This is Call of Duty 3. This game has a lot of action, but did you find the special touching special scene? Yeah, you hit up, down, left, right, A, B, start, select, and you won't believe what she does.
Yeah. Careful with these. They're already primed, understand?
She turns into Arnold.
And then a few words.
Get away from me. There's no room in this game for any romantic subplot. It's all about action, but if you've played any of the other Call of Duty games, you already know that. As I've said in previous Call of Duty reviews, Call of Duty 2 remains my favorite, but this one is not far behind. It has a slightly different feel than Call of Duty 2. It also has a different developer. Even though the Call of Duty games are all published by Activision, they have different developers. Call of Duty Classic, or Call of Duty 1, and Call of Duty 2, as well as the Modern Warfare games, are developed by Infinity Ward, whereas Call of Duty 3 and World at War are Treyarch. Infinity Ward seems like a master of chaotic mayhem, and I think they pulled that off best in Call of Duty 2, whereas the Treyarch games seem more technical and contained. I find trenches and tunnels to be a common theme in Call of Duty 3 and World at War. This game plays a lot more like World at War than Call of Duty 2. Shorter, more contained missions and wonderfully elaborate environments. It's a bit twitchy though. I found myself getting hung up on things frequently. And you'll blow things up and there'll be bodies like hovering in midair. It's actually kind of entertaining and reminds you that you're playing a video game. I played World at War before this one. I went out of sequence, which doesn't matter. If you enjoy World at War, in fact, I would recommend that you do play this game, because this feels like a rougher version of World at War. Call of Duty 3 takes place in 1944. After D-Day, you're fighting in France, playing as Americans, Canadians, British, and so on. There's numerous weapons, you got tanks, you got jeeps, and it's a tough game like the other ones. There's 4 different difficulty settings. We're watching the Xbox 360 version. This is also on PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, and Wii. The version I have is the greatest hits version, which is super affordable. You get a massive game for very little money here. There's no reason not to pick this one up if you've enjoyed the other Call of Duty games. It's a small detail, but one of the things I really like about this game is the way that they have airplanes in the sky and bombers in the background. It really sets the stage and puts you in the environment. Terrific sound design and good music. It doesn't make much sense complaining about anything in this game, but if I have to, I'd say that the driving scenes with the Jeep seem like the weak part. Also, there's sections where you'll enter a building and then the camera will pan up to a quick time event where some guy's about to stab you in the face and you have to hit some buttons in the sequence. That kind of stuff felt unnecessary. The strength of the whole Call of Duty series is the action and the difficulty.
Out of here! Move!
You want to keep your head down and pick off as many people from a distance as possible, lob grenades at the right targets. I frequently blew my own guys up, sorry if you're listening. Well, they're not real people, so they're not listening, but if they were, I really don't care, never mind. Moving on. If you like World War II action shooters, Call of Duty 3 is a good one. Like, this is the one that nobody talks about, because it's not quite as good as Call of Duty 2 or Call of Duty World at War, but it's still really good. It's like having a stack of 3 pancakes, and one of the pancakes just doesn't get quite as much syrup as the other 2. That's Call of Duty 3. It's an equally good pancake. You just need to put some more syrup on it, and then shoot a whole bunch of things and watch trucks explode. That's Call of Duty 3, and I'm hungry for pancakes.